afternoon. Kevin R on the call. We have the home team, the Los Fresnos Falcons, taking on the PSJA North Raiders. Want to thank everyone for joining us as we are getting set for a 6A non-district matchup as the home team, Los Fresnos Falcons, coming in with a 6-1 record on the year. Meanwhile, the PSJA North Raiders coming in with a 2-2 record, as the Raiders did not play last night, but they did play on Tuesday, and they fell to McAllen Memorial. So PSJA North looking to rebound here on a Saturday afternoon, and they're going to have a tough task in front of them with these Los Fresnos Falcons led by Jerry Martinez. And the flip side of it, the fun matchup is going to be him and Elijah De La Garza, and we are underway from Los Fresnos High School. Falcons win the opening tip. We are underway. Three-pointer on the way off the side of the rim, no good. Board by PSJA North. And it goes off of Juan Torres. And it's going to be Los Fresnos basketball. Alex Moreno to inbound. Jerry Martinez with the ball. He's going to put up a deep three. That one's well off the mark. Torres with a rebound. Back comes the Raiders on the other end for their first offensive possession of the afternoon. Elijah De La Garza wearing the number 5. We'll keep an eye out on him. He just eclipsed career 10,000 points just a couple of weeks ago. He's had a long storied career for the PSJA North Raiders. Ball at midcourt, pushing it up is Cantu. Pass inside, trying to make a move. That ball no good, second chance bucket. And the Raiders take the early 2-0 lead. Back come Los Fresnos. This one just underway, originally scheduled for a 1 o'clock tip-off. We started a couple minutes early, why not? Moreno with the ball, out to Martinez. Back into the hands of Moreno, long two-pointer. That shot off the back of the rim, rebounded by PSJA North. Back come the Raiders. Matthew Cantu, the senior, directing traffic at midcourt, hands it off to De La Garza. De La Garza bounce pass over to Cantu. Back into the hands of Stewart. Shot from the corner, rattles in and out of the rim, battle for the rebound, picked up by the Falcons, and here they come on the fast break and in transition. Spin move, kicks it out, nice pass inside, shot no good from Dayton Orenga, the senior. And right now, Los Fresnos off to a little bit of a shaky start. Raiders, that two-pointer is airballed. Orenga back with the ball, pushing it back up cross court, and the white uniforms with the gold and maroon is Los Fresnos. PSJA North in the black and silver uniforms. That ball is just thrown away. And it's going to be PSJA North basketball. So the Los Fresnos Falcons, their last loss came against Nicky Rowe, 64-57. And they are just coming off a win last night against Edinburgh Vela, 65-42. Again, Coach Marco Hinojosa and his Falcons off to a good start, 6-1 on the 2020 season. And I was talking with Coach Brian Molina. He's here in attendance, the head basketball coach for Harlingen South. Just getting confirmation that this District 32 6A is indeed going to play 2 rounds through district play. My first understanding was that it was just going to be 1 round of district play because of the situation we're all in. But the fact is that they're going to be going through 2 rounds of district play, and then those first 7 games are very important, because once we get into the second round of district, if teams get shut down, then they refer back to the first 7 games of district play. So really, all these teams are going to have to play those first 7 games as if they were playing through 1 round, because the second round is not guaranteed. That's the interesting thing, and something different that I've seen when it comes to district standings this season. That three-pointer gets the friendly row. Alex Moreno drills the 3-ball. And the Falcons are on the board for the first time this afternoon. They trail 4-3. That three-pointer is good. Matthew Cantu, the senior, gives the Raiders a 7-3 lead. I'm going to adjust the clock here. There is 4:40 remaining here in the opening quarter. Fight for the loose ball. Martinez thought about the three, spin move, jumper. Shot no good, second chance bucket. And it's a 7-5 game. Matthew Cantu directing traffic at midcourt, gets it up to De La Garza, back over to Cantu. Raiders starting to find their groove. Deep three ball off the front of the rim. That shot off the mark. Both teams not shy of shooting the three ball. Missed bucket. Back come the Raiders. That ball is saved by Los Fresnos, and a good effort from Roderick Apateo. He saved that ball, gives his team an extra possession. Can't capitalize, rebounded. And back coming on the other end is PSJ North. And both these teams are a little shaky here on the offensive end. It's going to be Los Fresnos basketball. Carlos Hernandez checking into the game for Los Fresnos. (7-5) the score. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We're coming to you live from Los Fresnos High School. Three-pointer, shot no good, and the offensive board turns into points. And the Falcons tie things up. J.J. Salazar, the freshman. Or excuse me, that was Capateo, the junior, number 14, who tied the game on that offensive board and put the second chance bucket in. 7-7, 2:46 left in the opening quarter. Three-pointer on the way. No good, and back comes Los Fresnos. J.J. Salazar drives, kicks this one out. Back out to Martinez. Three-pointer from Moreno off the back of the rim. Almost got an over-the-back call there, but now it's a fight for the loose ball. Still in the hands of Los Fresnos, down the baseline. Kicks that one out, saves it back into the hands of Martinez. That's three ball, just off the mark. Another board by Los Fresnos. Nice move to the bucket. Again, that's Roderick Apateo. And the Falcons have their first lead of the afternoon. Two minutes to go in the opening period. That pass knocked away. Martinez with the ball, and it's a 4-0 run for the Falcons, and they have their biggest lead of the afternoon, and it's a 4-point lead after trailing. Raiders now trying to get back in sync. Matthew Cantu being guarded by Salazar. Driving down the lane, nice move, splits the defense. Capateo try to reach for that loose ball, but the Raiders will keep possession. Elijah De La Garza will now retreat to midcourt. Gets this ball over to Torres. Shot from the side. This ball is just not being friendly with the rim, but PSJ North finds a way to just sneak that one in. Baskets are tough to come by here in the opening period. It's 11-9. Swing pass out to Moreno. So Moreno will slow it down at the volleyball line. 11-9 is the score. Falcons and the Raiders. And this could be a potential playoff preview down the line with PSJ North in District 31 6A, Los Fresnos in 32 6A. So just depending on where the stars will align, this could be a playoff matchup in a couple months. Los Fresnos looking like they're going to hold for the last shot. No shot clock in high school basketball. 19 seconds, clock ticking away. Really, it's just a chess match here with what these two teams are going to try and do, and they're going to move it. 8 seconds. Martinez comes around. Three-pointer. Bang! Jerry Martinez, three-pointer is good, and the ball is going to go out of bounds. There's going to be 1 second on the clock. That just might wake up this Los Fresnos offense. Now they're going to have one last shot. That ball is going to get knocked away. Let's go back and look at that replay from Jerry Martinez's three ball. So we're going to step aside, take a quick break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. Start of the second quarter. Los Fresnos ended that quarter with a three ball from Jerry Martinez, and they had a last shot, but that ball, Martinez just lost the handle on it and went out of bounds as the buzzer sounded, but it's a 14-9 game. Falcons and the Raiders locking horns here on a cold, wet Saturday afternoon. Driving down the baseline, De La Garza kicks this one inside, pass outside now, three-pointer. Off the mark, rebounded by Los Fresnos. It's a 2-on-1 on the fast break. Nice pass inside to Capiteo. 16-9. Los Fresnos, again, they got off to that slow start, but starting to find their groove, and now they force a turnover. Clock's gonna stop at 6:49. Foul on the floor. So Alex Moreno to inbound it. Capiteo has had himself a first half for Los Fresnos. Martinez kicks it out to Capiteo. Three-pointer, no good. And there's that offensive board again. Los Fresnos really making their money on the offensive board and on the second chance points. It's been the difference here in the first half, and Coach Hinojosa's club really just shaking off that slow start. Here comes the double team. That's an impressive steal. Good play there from Moreno to pick that one away from De La Garza, and then answering with the basket is Dayton Orenga. And it's all systems go right now for Los Fresnos. Hop step inside, ball knocked away again, and another turnover. Substitutions getting ready to come in for PSJ North, and there's another bucket. This one's quickly getting out of hand. Los Fresnos, you can bet they've woken up. They lead 22-9 on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
If you're injured in an accident, there's many injury lawyers to choose from, but very few have been crowned back-to-back client champion. Jay Gonzalez, a lawyer ready to fight for the people of the Rio Grande Valley. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Ball's gonna get knocked out of bounds. And another turnover. So the Falcons starting to click here on all cylinders. Martinez driving through the lane, and that's an easy deuce. Now this game got out of hand quickly. Los Fresnos, as soon as they found their form, there was no looking back. And again, PSJ North coming in with a 2-2 record. Still a young season for these Raiders. Again, they're coming off a loss against McAllen Memorial on Tuesday night. They did not play last night. Los Fresnos, in fact, did. They got a win against Edinburgh Vela, 65-42. We were here a couple of weekends ago, two Saturdays ago, in fact, when PSJA came to town to take on the Falcons. Los Fresnos picking up the win in that Saturday matchup. That ball stolen away from Martinez. Drives to the basket, and it's another two. It's 26-9. Falcons in control here in the first half. Comes that trap defense, and another steal. And another easy two. JJ Salazar, the freshman, coming up with a steal in the bucket. Right now the Raiders just trying to find some kind of answer, and that ball's picked away again. Alex Moreno this time on the other end, driving to the basket. He gets fouled on his way. It just quickly snowballed here in a hurry. Moreno drills the free throw. And makes the second one.
Stop the dribble.
Three-pointer on the way. Shot off the mark. Martinez, he's gonna put up a deep three. He's coming close to drilling that deep three. He's tried it a couple times here this afternoon. He's bound to get one. 4:11 to go. Ball nearly picked away again. And they're gonna call an offensive foul. Martinez kicks this one out. Capiteo off the side of the rim. Ball knocked away, rebounded by PSJ North. Clock winding down here in the first half. Hop step inside, kicks this one out, three-pointer. That ball poked away. It should be PSJ North basketball. And it's gonna stay with the Raiders. That's the right call. Ryan Mata to inbound it. Caleb Galvan with the ball. Raiders trying to find something. They'll take anything here offensively, and it's going to be Falcon basketball. Another three-pointer. Under 3 to go, and another steal. Jerry Martinez, three-pointer off the mark. Another offensive board. Falcons trying to get the possession back, and they do. Martinez, another shot at a 3-ball. And that ball picked away again. And Martinez is going to go to the line. And makes the second free throw. So it's a 34-9 Falcon lead. Mata gets double teamed, passes over to mid-court. Rodriguez kicks this one out. Almost was a goaltending call, but Falcons are gonna keep possession. Trying to weave his way through the defense was Alex Moreno. Moreno inbounds this one. 3-pointer on the way. Shot no good. And again, the offensive board, the second chance points from Picasso is good. It's 36-9. PSJA North has not scored a bucket this entire quarter. Right now they trail 36-9. JJ Salazar at the free throw line. He makes the first. And makes the second. 38-9. And that 3-pointer at the end of the quarter made by Jerry Martinez. That really woke this team up. Since then, it's been all Los Fresnos. And another takeaway, a lot of turnovers. Moreno driving to the lane. Strong move to the basket, but Hinojosa is going to call a timeout. A minute 31 left in the first half, 40-9. Falcons with a lead. You're watching Real Sports Live.
If you're injured in an accident, there's many injury lawyers to choose from, but very few have been crowned back-to-back client champion. Jay Gonzalez, a lawyer ready to fight for the people of the Rio Grande Valley. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. A minute 31 left here in the first half. It's all Falcons. Raiders just trying to get a bucket. Their first bucket of the period. That shot's blocked. Good defensive play from Los Fresnos. Picasso came up with that block. It's been the storyline here in this first half, this suffocating defense. And Picasso misses the easy layup. But the second chance bucket from Ogayo. I think that's an and one. Oh no, it's going to be an offensive foul, so it's going to be Raider basketball. Under a minute to go. Raiders still looking for their first points of the quarter. Deep three-pointer, no good. Back comes the Falcons. Three-pointer from the corner off the side of the rim. Fight for the loose ball. It's going to be Raider basketball with 30 seconds. Under 30 seconds to go, 42-9. All Falcons here in the first half. Just miscommunication there. And that's going to be another turnover. Final 10 seconds. Falcons maybe hoping for the last shot. Picasso with the ball. Three-pointer on the way. Got no good, and that will take us to halftime. Falcons with a big lead. 42-9 on the other side of the break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Every day, thousands of 18-wheelers make their way through the Rio Grande Valley. If you've been hit by an 18-wheeler, you need the J. Gonzalez Law Firm.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats
Laguna Madre Bates, 828 Westport Drive, Fort Mansfield, Texas.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Every day, thousands of 18-wheelers make their way through the Rio Grande Valley. If you've been hit by an 18-wheeler, you need the J. Gonzalez Law Firm.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 1,000 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continue fighting for victims.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live, getting started for the second half. The basketball halftime's a lot shorter than football. We got a 30-minute halftime break at football. Basketball, not so much. We're gonna jump right back into the action. 42-39 to score. Falcons in control. We'll see if Coach Marco Hinojosa would like to dig maybe a little deeper into his bench. Maybe get some of the younger kids involved here. We'll just have to wait and see what Coach Hinojosa decides to do. Right now, the Raiders still looking for their first bucket since the first period. Three-pointer, there you go. There's the three ball. Raiders are on the board. I think at this point, the Raiders can just try and find some positives here and maybe work on some things that they normally don't work on in a game situation. Three-pointer, that's a deep one. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Jerry Martinez answers with a three ball of his own. 6:38 left here in the third quarter. Kevin Naro on the call. Back here in Los Fresnos, covering the Falcons. Was here 2 Saturdays ago. Joe Bowling was just here, I believe, on Tuesday against Weslaco Idea. Three-pointer, back-to-back threes from PSJ North. And again, just trying to take any positive out of this the Raiders can and start building to what's going to be shaping up to be a pretty competitive 31 6A district. Juan Torres into the hands of De La Garza. He fires up a long tray off the front of the rim. Falcons back on the other end. Got a couple of coaches here in attendance. Kind of everyone's out here on a Saturday afternoon. Coach Brian Molina, a shout out to him, the Harlingen South head basketball coach. He's here doing his homework. And then Coach Anissa Lucio, the head volleyball coach for Harlingen South. She's here in attendance. Her husband, Coach Lucio, Alex Lucio, Coach Marco Hinojosa's right-hand man. She's in attendance here. Coach Rebecca Valdez is in attendance here, the girls basketball coach for Los Fresnos. So we're in pretty good company here on a Saturday afternoon. Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout up here. You're watching Real Sports Live.
In 18-wheeler cases, Jay Gonzalez.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area.
Welcome back after the timeout. 5:11 left in the third period. The Raiders starting to find their groove just a little bit offensively. After not scoring at all in the second period, they scored 8 points here in the third. That first free throw was missed from Roger Capiteo. Second free throw is good. Goes 1 of 2 from the line. That shot off the side of the rim. Hey, just lost a handle on it. Right underneath the basket. That was JJ Salazar. So we do have some football lined up for you at 1 o'clock. As a matter of fact, kickoff is underway from Richard Thompson Stadium. J.R. Gully with a call as the Sherryland Rattlers. Three-pointer check mark from the Raiders. Cherryland Rattlers are taking on the PSJA Southwest Javelinas in a seeding game. That game with playoff implications. Just the weird schedule. And Cherry Martinez, he drills another 3. What else is new? They played on Monday, a game that I covered Monday night. Martinez put up another 3, that one off the mark. And an easy bucket for PSJ North. Safe to say that they've kind of rekindled that offensive groove they had early on in this game. But the Javelinas and the Rattlers are doing battle as we speak. Again, J.R. Gully with the call over at Richard Thompson Stadium. Jerry Martinez again with another 3. We head towards the 4th quarter, final minutes of the 3rd period. Joe Bowling will have the call at the Miller game up in San Antonio. I believe that game scheduled is for a 4 o'clock kickoff. They'll be taking on Laredo LBJ. Again, that game only audio this afternoon. Moreno, 3-ball, airballed it. Capeteo lost the handle, and that ball is going to go off of Los Fresnos defender trying to pick up a number. Apologize for that. That was Picasso. The ball caromed off of Picasso, went out of bounds. A couple of basketball games also on tap. Cherryland underway this afternoon. Lyford, Edinburgh North. 3-pointer is good.
Good shot, 5.
De La Garza drilled the 3. Now he comes up with a steal. Trying to make a move behind the back. Splits the double team. Good move there from Elijah De La Garza. .230 left in the 3rd. 52-27. Martinez passes that one back out, back into the hands of Salazar. And that ball passed up. And the basket is good. .29. Bucket is good. Correction on the scoreboard, it's 54-29. That one almost got the friendly roll. Almost found its way into the basket. Under 2 to go. All Falcons. Martinez, another 3-ball. That one just off the mark. He's put on a show here this afternoon. De La Garza driving the lane, that ball blocked, knocked away. Good defensive play from JJ Salazar. Pass up to Martinez, he'll stop, pop. Off the side of the rim, rebounded by PSJ North. Back come the Raiders on the fast break. Much improved second half here from the Raiders, which they did not score a single point in the second period. Now we're up for 22 points here in the period. But Falcons have an answer for every bucket that PSJ North brings. .20 seconds. Falcons waiting for the last shot. Salazar trying to size up his man. Nice pass inside for the easy 2. Beautiful play drawn up. Picasso put the 2, long shot, no good. We're ahead into the fourth quarter. Falcons lead 56-32. You're watching Real Sports Live.
A fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
If you're injured in an accident, there's many injury lawyers to choose from, but very few have been crowned back-to-back client champion. Jay Gonzalez, a lawyer ready to fight for the people of the Rio Grande Valley. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live, 56-32 final period from Los Fresnos High School. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to some high school basketball on a Saturday afternoon, non-district matchup. Last night, myself and John Trevino had the call from Edinburgh with the Mission Eagles and Edinburgh Vela. Those two teams duked it out for the 31-6A crown. Be sure to follow us on social media at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. It was a pretty good defensive game we saw last night with Mission getting the win 24-7. And the SaberCats hoisting that 31-6A district title in Class 5A. Delegarza with a bucket. Pioneer and Mercedes, they met up, playing for the district title. Pioneer winning the district title. So last night we had district title games on Real Sports Live. We were very close on hitting the trifecta. We were originally scheduled to broadcast the Harlingen High and Hannah game as Delegarza drills a 3. But of course that game got canceled, so we were unable to do that one. Nonetheless, we still had 2 district title games live for you last night on Real Sports Live. Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout up here. You're watching Real Sports Live. So after the timeout, 6:40 left in this one. So we were talking about the football schedule, and just a reminder for the fans that may be tuning in for, PSJ North is in the playoffs for football. So just a reminder, for games to be covered, they need to be funded through a sponsorship. So if any of you guys want your team covered in the postseason, be sure to reach out to us, reach out to Joe Bowling, and get that sponsorship taken care of a day in advance, because what a majority of the people don't realize is that there's a lot of logistics behind it. We've got to apply for rights. We have to set up at the schools. We have to make sure the internet's taken care of. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes deals that a lot of people don't realize. So, again, if you folks want the games covered in the postseason, be sure to get a hold of us. and put together a sponsorship as the football playoffs are really full steam ahead coming up this week. And again, we have the Sherryland PSJA Southwest going on right now. Moreno, 3-ball, count it. (61-39). Falcons in control. They are on their way to a 7-1 record. Raiders on the brink of slipping under 500. And again, it was just that second quarter that really put the Raiders behind the 8-ball. Well, they played well in that first quarter. They took an early lead. Falcons were sleepwalking just a little bit. Counted, and the foul. Jerry Martinez will get the and one, and an opportunity here to complete the 3-point play. Let's go to that instant replay there, and let's check out the kid that really took the basketball world by storm last year as a freshman. Just a sophomore this year, and one can make the case that he is the best basketball player in the Rio Grande Valley today. I think a lot of coaches will agree with that. Under 5 minutes to go, Coach Molina, I think he's heading towards the exit. I think he's done enough homework. Pass inside, that's an offensive foul. Under 5 minutes to go. Martinez, swing pass out to Moreno. Moreno sizing up his man. Gianni Beltran, who was just called up. That's a high pass, but able to corral it was Norenga. Kicks this one back out to Moreno. Drives to the basket, high off the glass. Shot no good, and a whistle comes in, 3:48. Left here in the ball game. So in case you want to get your football fix on a Saturday afternoon, you can head on over and check out the Sherryland game. Also, Corpus Christi Miller and Laredo LBJ. That game being brought to you on an audio broadcast. Count the tray. And I commend these Raiders for not backing down. After that turbulent second quarter, this second half, they've really shaken things up, and I can bet you PSG North would say, hey, give us one more quarter and let's see what we can do. But it's going to be a tough draw when you take on this Falcon team, especially here at home. We'll be looking forward to the Weslaco matchup. That's going to be a big-time basketball game when Coach Gabe Valdez's Panthers come to town to take on the Falcons. Harlingen starting to find their strides too. Harlingen South, another team, they're 7-1. Talking with Coach Brian Molina before the game, and he mentioned they picked up a win last night against McAllen Memorial. Their only loss on the year came to a 1-point loss at Edinburgh Economides. Just a game where his team missed some crucial free throws in the final seconds. Mixed in with a couple of turnovers, and he was missing Ryan Fechner, his leading scorer. So you can take that as you may. But nonetheless, Harlingen South Los Fresnos will be a monster game. South and Weslaco will be another big one. That will be a rematch from last year's bi-district matchup when Weslaco beat the Hawks at Harlingen South, and Of course, the deep storylines there with Coach Gabe Valdez with his UTPA ties, Coach Brian Molina with his UTPA ties, and Brian Molina will tell you that, hey, I looked up to Gabe Valdez as a player, so plenty of good storylines in what's shaping up to be a competitive 32 6A district. PSJA North on the other end, you know, they're having to replace a guy like Isaiah Rangel, who just recently graduated from PSJA North. So they're still trying to put the pieces together. And again, it'll be a competitive 31 6A with Edinburgh North going to be in the mix. Edinburgh High, led by Coach Cuellar. They're a team that's always going to compete. I don't know, Edinburgh Vela, they've picked up a couple wins. They've had a couple losses. Not sure what to make Coach Lucio's squad over at Edinburgh Vela. They'll be in action today at 3:30 on Real Sports Live. They're taking on Coach Flores and the Mackay Bulldogs. That's another game that we'll have for you here on Real Sports Live. And then you have PSJA, who we got to cover a couple of times, who was played very competitive against Harlingen South at home. They're under second-year head coach Connor Davenport. Pretty good little bunch, and they're going to be getting some football kids back now that football season is over. They were missing 2 kids on their roster the last time I saw them. And they picked up a road win just last night in overtime against Santa Rosa. So that PSJA team pretty scrappy. So it's gonna be a pretty good battle in 31 6A. And again, this could potentially be a playoff preview somewhere down the line. And on paper, Los Fresnos, the team to beat in the district, with their 5-peat in the district. That's an impressive bucket. And again, PSJA North not backing down here. Under 2 minutes to go. This should wrap things up here. So the Falcons are going to improve to 7-1. Their only loss this year to McAllen Rowe, and that's a team that Harlingen South beat earlier in the year. And Rowe beat Los Fresnos. South beat Rowe. Well, what do you make of it, right? That ball swatted away in a big-time rejection. That's just the true grit here from the Raiders. That ball picked away, driving to the basket. Moreno gets fouled. .28 seconds left in this one. Alex Moreno, the senior, at the free throw line. Moreno drills the first. Some substitutions coming in the game. Santana Torres, the freshman, as the crowd gives the home team a round of applause as they take a seat. Their job is done, and you can rack that up as another win for Coach Marco Hinojosa and the Los Fresnos Falcons. And again, PSJA North, outside of that second quarter, they put together a pretty solid effort here and didn't back down here on the road. And again, it's a tough time anytime you have to come to Los Fresnos. Final seconds in this one, 72-46. Jerry Martinez is our player of the game, so be sure to check that out on our social media sites at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as we wrap this one up. From Los Fresnos, a final score. The Falcons beat the Raiders 72-47. On behalf of myself, Kevin Naro, Joe Bowling, and everyone at Real Sports Live, we wrap this one up. And again, the final score, Falcons 72, Raiders 47. Saying so long for now. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.